Hello and welcome to our YouTube channel. In this video, we will be discussing some of the most notable whistleblowers who have exposed government secrets. Whistleblowers are individuals who bring to light information that they believe is in the public interest, often at great personal risk. The actions of whistleblowers have brought to light important issues and helped to hold those in power accountable for their actions. Edward Snowden.
The NSA specifically targets the communications of everyone. It ingests them by default. It collects them in its system, and it filters them, and it analyzes them, and it measures them, and it stores them for periods of time, simply because that's the easiest, most efficient, and most valuable way to achieve these ends.
Edward Snowden is one of the most well-known whistleblowers in recent history. As a former National Security Agency (NSA) contractor, Snowden leaked classified information about the government's surveillance programs to the media. His revelations sparked a global debate about government surveillance and privacy rights. Snowden's actions were controversial, and he was forced to flee the United States to avoid prosecution. Chelsea Manning.
Today is the day we never thought would come. Almost 7 years ago exactly to the day, Chelsea Manning was arrested at a US military base outside Baghdad and accused of a vast transfer of state secrets to the open information site WikiLeaks. She pleaded guilty to several of those charges and in the end was sentenced to 35 years in military prison, the longest sentence that has ever been meted out in the US to a whistleblower or the source of an official leak.
Another notable whistleblower is Chelsea Manning, a former U.S. Army intelligence analyst who leaked classified information to WikiLeaks. Manning leaked documents that revealed evidence of government wrongdoing, including a video of a U.S. military airstrike in Iraq that killed several civilians. Manning was sentenced to 35 years in prison, but her sentence was commuted by President Obama in 2017. Manning's actions highlighted the need for greater transparency in government and the importance of protecting whistleblowers from retaliation. Daniel Ellsberg.
Ellsberg worked on a classified project for the government called United States-Vietnam Relations 1945-1967, a study prepared by the Department of Defense. The Pentagon Papers were not a good look for the United States government. Ellsberg research showed that there were many military miscalculations and even flat-out lies told by politicians about U.S. involvement in Vietnam. But why did Ellsberg decide to leak the papers to the New York Times? While working on the project, he realized he no longer supported the Vietnam War and thought it was unwinnable. In October of 1969, concerned that the public was being lied to, he began photocopying the report.
Daniel Ellsberg is a whistleblower from an earlier era, but his actions had a significant impact on American politics. Ellsberg was a former military analyst who leaked the Pentagon Papers, a classified government report on the Vietnam War, to the New York Times in 1971. The publication of the Pentagon Papers was a turning point in public opinion about the Vietnam War, and it helped to end the conflict. Reality Winner. More recently, Reality Winner, a former intelligence analyst, was sentenced to over 5 years in prison for leaking classified information about Russian interference in the 2016 U.S. presidential election. Winner's actions shed light on the extent of foreign interference in the U.S. election and the need for greater cybersecurity measures. These whistleblowers and others like them have faced severe consequences for their actions, including imprisonment, exile, and even death. However, their bravery and sacrifices have brought important issues to the forefront of public consciousness and have helped hold the government accountable for its actions. Whistleblowers often face significant challenges when they decide to come forward with information. They risk losing their jobs, facing legal repercussions, and even physical harm. However, they also have a strong sense of duty to the public and believe that the information they possess should be shared for the greater good. In conclusion, whistleblowers have made an enormous contribution to transparency and accountability in government. Their actions have shed light on government misconduct, abuses of power, and other violations of the public trust. While whistleblowers often face severe consequences for their actions, their bravery and sacrifices have been instrumental in bringing important issues to the forefront of public consciousness. It is important for individuals and society as a whole to support and protect whistleblowers who are fighting for the public interest. Thank you for watching, and please subscribe to our channel for more informative content.